Hello, this is Ellen Madono, speaking to you from Tokyo Homeopathy. Recently, I've been frustrated by the amount of medications that people are exposed to. And some of these medications, they actually can stop homeopathic remedies from working or limit the effectiveness of remedies. To make my prescriptions more effective, I have been detoxing vaccinations and medications and even trauma. I put them all in the same category. Trauma is emotional, right? Or physical injury, or disease, or medications, or vaccinations. These are all different forms that could block a remedy from working very well. So I always pay a lot of attention to this background in the patient's history. Today, what I'd like to help you to understand is how to organize multiple remedies that are used for detoxification. I have been using several remedies for many, many years. I always try to keep the potencies apart, different. But recently, the method I'm using uses 4 different potencies. It goes up in the scale of potencies. As the potency gets higher, that is, the dilution increases, the remedy becomes stronger. Okay. So you start with a less difficult, more mild, lower potency remedy, and gradually you climb. In the method I'm using, you take the same potency 4 times. And there are 4 different potencies. So that makes 8 weeks of taking remedies. If you have 3 different remedies that you're using for the detoxification, plus your main remedy, you have quite a few remedies. This means that you need to know how to organize those remedies so you yourself don't become confused. I'm finding that actually thinking out the organization of your remedies is an important part of your treatment, because if you don't take the remedies, you're not going to get better from those remedies anyway. The first way that I would suggest taking it, and this is the simplest, is every potency, I give you 4 pellets. And you take those 4 pellets over 2 weeks. And then you get another bag that has the next potency in it. And so that's simple because it's only pellets, and you throw the pellets in your mouth and you're done. This is a very efficient way and a very common way of doing this. Because I've always been giving remedies in liquid form, I would like to also offer you liquid remedies. Remedies in the liquid form. And then you need to add water and alcohol to your bottle. I usually send a small bottle, make it easy for you to squirt the water into the bottle or alcohol. If you don't mind the taste of alcohol, the simplest thing is just to put vodka in there and forget about the water. But you need to take this same remedy 4 times. And what's important here is, unlike the time when you only had 1 remedy to worry about, you're going to have at least 3 different remedies, 4 or 5 remedies sometimes. And so you want to keep the container, the bottle cap, and your remedy together. Okay? As I told you in the last video, and I have it noted down below, on YouTube, you want to keep the same bottle cap for the same remedy. Every day you're going to be taking a different remedy. You know, this remedy, this is for this one, this bottle cap and this remedy are for this one, this day. And you're going to have 3 remedies like this. So you have to keep them together. Okay. So one way is to use something like an egg carton. Another way is to use something like a plastic bag to keep the cup and the bottle together. In any case, you need to label what you're using. If you tell me that you want to use plastic bags, I will label them for you and have it all set up. But you just have to keep it organized and know what you're doing. And at the same time, I make a little notepad note like this, where I note the name of the remedy, the potency, and the date. And I just keep track of it, because over 2 weeks I'm going to be taking the remedy 4 times. So I just count how many times I've taken each remedy. It's very easy, actually. I use a red pen and a black pen to make sure that I'm not visually confused. But just keep it down in writing, and then keep your remedies together. In this little egg box, I included the day of the week when I'm going to take the remedy. This labeling makes everything very clear. Being crystal clear, not being confused at all, helps a lot. You can do the same thing with plastic bags, of course. Just put these in a box or something. Put them in an egg cart. Just to keep everything as clearly together as possible. If you find it too difficult to keep your bottle and your bottle cap together, you can just keep the remedy and keep a little cup of many bottle caps. Every day, use a new bottle cap for each remedy that you take that day. You're only going to take 1 or 2 remedies at most. So, once a week, maybe you have to boil your bottle caps, dry them, and put them away. That's why I have a lot of bottle caps. The old bottle caps I'll put under here and boil them when the time comes. It's pretty simple. I think it's not hard on the environment, which is very important. I thank you for listening to this, and I hope that your remedy taking will be well organized and easy to understand. Thank you very much.